Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Are you looking for tips to be a successful prepper? Here is one habit that you need to develop as a prepper to be successful, and it's to pick up one extra package of food whenever you're at the store. Make it a habit that you develop. When you're filling your cart at the grocery store, look over the items you have that are shelf stable, that are pantry friendly, and pick up some extras, even just one. The items that you're putting in your cart are foods that you already eat, so it only makes sense then to have an extra one. Pick up a can, a jar, or a package of foods that you already have in your shopping cart. Maybe you've picked up some cans of meat. Add an extra can of meat. Maybe you've picked up some cans of beans or soup. Get an extra one. You know your family will eat it. It's something you know how to use. Go ahead and add an extra one. Prepping doesn't have to be food you're not familiar with or you normally don't buy. Look over the canned foods that you have. Some weeks maybe you'll be able to afford more than others, but buy at least $1's worth of food. One item that's $1. It can make a huge difference in your family having enough to eat in the future. Besides, the way prices are going up, that food you buy for $1 today might be $1.50 in the near future. So you're saving money and conveniencing your family by having food in your pantry that you already know that you enjoy eating. Pick up a jar of peanut butter or a jar of jelly. Or if you have extra money, maybe you want to pick up a jar of quinoa. If something like quinoa is a food that you eat and you're buying one and you have the money, go ahead and buy two so that you have one to use and one to put away. Then you'll be able to use, rotate, and replace your food. And that's how you have the most success with your food storage stockpile and your prepper pantry, because you have foods you know how to cook, you're familiar with them, you know your family will eat them, and then you have extras of those foods on hand. There is no list of special foods to get to have your food stockpile. It's what's ever already on your shopping list. Buy more of those foods. Once you have some cans of food, extra jars of food, look over the packages of food. Maybe you like something like the Knorr pasta or rice sides. I like them, so I buy a lot of them. They're easy to prepare and they're tasty. Then there's all types of things that you can add into them to turn them into a bigger, better meal. They used to be $1, now I think they're $1.25, and in some stores I know they're even more than that. So whatever foods you're looking for, if you see it at a good price, go ahead and get a few extras of them if it's something that you know you will eat. Then what about just pasta? If you use a lot of pasta, get some extra. You can always turn it into soup, stews, spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, pasta salads. There's all kinds of things you can do with pasta. Plus, it's one of the longest lasting foods, like beans and rice, oatmeal even. Pasta can last nearly forever as long as you take it out of the cardboard box and you put it into an airtight container and seal it up very well. It's going to get stale in the box. It might get chewed on. Stuff could get spilled on it, and you don't want to waste your precious food, because then you're also wasting your grocery dollars. So make it a priority to choose foods that you already eat. They're shelf stable, they can go in your pantry, and you know what to do with them. And then before you know it, you're going to be well on your way to having more than enough food, so you don't have to worry about what am I going to do if I run out of money? What am I going to do if I lose my job? What am I going to do if something happens in this world? Because there are all kinds of hardships and things that are happening to all kinds of people. I've talked to several people in the last few days who have either had a job loss or a job cutback, and they're very concerned with the economy and being able to survive and take care of their family and continue to live their life. So wouldn't having an extra pantry full of food give you peace of mind that you're going to be able to weather this storm, get through it? You need to be able to cover your basics, and one of those is being able to feed your family. So if you can continue to make meals during times of hardship and stress, it gives you the brain bandwidth to figure out what to do with the other crises of the moment. that you need to get more money, you need to find a new job, somebody is sick and you need to help them. There are all kinds of struggles that are going on. The struggle is real. So having extra food in a stockpile, having a prepper pantry, and being able to go with confidence into your pantry and know that you can make meals with the foods that you have is going to help smooth the way so that you're going to get through it, whatever it is, and come out stronger on the other side. And don't forget your pets. I picked up these 4 little packets of dog food for my little dog Teddy. These can last longer than, say, a bag of dry food. Plus, if something happens that he's upset, maybe he doesn't want to eat, sometimes we can add a little bit of a topping of a moist food, and then that will get their appetite going and they'll dig right in. So let us know in the comments below, are you developing this prepper habit, this #1 tip that can help keep your family safe in an emergency, that you have enough food to eat? What are the foods that you would add that are the things that are common in your shopping cart? That can give us tips on foods we might want to add as well. I hope you'll like my video, share it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.